Yeah, you guys want to share?
Yes.
Okay.
They have a
Super great one. They're super pumped.
Okay, The Princess Bride by someone.
That's the big one.
Nice.
Okay, the beginning.
I haven't seen it. What?
Do you want me to read it? Spelled W-H-O-T.
No.
Okay. Eden's gonna read it for us.
Alex.
Oh, okay.
I can't read my handwriting.
What happens to
No. When?
You guys not know?
Oh.
Here.
I didn't remember that
What
part.
happens to someone when the person you love dies, but it turns out the person who killed your boyfriend is actually your boyfriend? And then the end theme is when your dead boyfriend comes back to life and saves you from being forced into a marriage with a jerk-faced prince.
Dude, I love that movie so much.
That was pretty great. I think we should all just watch The Princess Bride.
Yes! Let's do it!
Just kidding.
awesome.
When I was
Do it! Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm making promises I can't keep. I'm the worst. Okay.
Come
So,
on, let's stuff this
what we're gonna do next is we're gonna start reading Anne Frank. So everybody grab your books. On prompt.
Can I just listen?
Okay, so before we start, I need everybody with their Chromebooks closed and their books open.
I had a Chromebook. I didn't see that.
Okay, I'll tell you once I see everybody's books and open, Chromebooks closed. Okay, perfect. Okay, we are on page 70.
That's a lot of pages.
You are a lot of pages. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Okay, see almost everybody with their books. Page 70. Okay, perfect. I am ready to start.
Tornado 2 is okay.
Do we have to read along?
As long as you're listening. I
Over the advisability of selling this coat.
Number page what?
As I
We're on page 70.
Million.
Oh, I was on 70 and a half.
Okay, everybody ready?
I'll give you a full report.
have often reminded Mrs. Von Don, it's very selfish of her to keep it when people outside are in such desperate need of clothing. So, if you will please to sell it for us, it should fetch a good price. And by the way, will you get me cigarettes? I don't care what kind they are. Get all you can.
It's terribly difficult to get them, Mr. Von Don. But I'll try. Goodbye.
Are you sure you won't have some cake, Mr. Crawler?
I'd better not. You're still feeling badly? What does your doctor say?
I haven't been to him.
Now, Mr. Crawler.
Oh, I tried, but you can't get near a doctor these days. They're so busy. After weeks, I finally managed to get one on the telephone. I told him I'd like an appointment. I wasn't feeling very well. You know what he answers? Over the telephone, stick out your tongue. I have some contracts here. I wonder if you'd look over them with me.
Of course.
If we could go downstairs. Will you forgive us? I won't keep him but a minute.
What's happened? Something's happened. Hasn't it, Mr. Crawler?
No, really. I want your father's advice.
Something's gone wrong. I know it.
If it's something that concerns us here, it's better that we all hear it.
But the children.
What they'd imagine would be worse than any reality.
It's a man in the storeroom. I don't know whether or not you remember him. Carl, about 50, heavy-set, nearsighted. He came with us just before you left.
He was from Utrecht?
That's the man. A couple of weeks ago, when I was in the storeroom, he closed the door and asked me, "How's Mr. Franck? What do you hear from Mr. Franck?" I told him I only knew there was a rumor that you were in Switzerland. He said he'd heard that rumor too, but he thought I might know something more. I didn't pay any attention to it. But then a thing happened yesterday. He'd brought some invoices to the office for me to sign. As I was going through them, I looked up. He was standing, staring at the bookcase. Your bookcase. He said he thought he remembered a door there. Wasn't there a door there that used to go up to the loft? Then he told me he wanted more money, 20 guilders more a week.
Blackmail.
20 guilders. Very modest blackmail.
That's just the beginning.
You know what I think? He was the thief who was down there that night. That's how he knows we're here.
How was it left? What did you tell him?
I said I had to think about it. What shall I do? Pay him the money? Take a chance on firing him? Or what? I don't know.
For God's sake, don't fire him. Pay him what he asks. Keep him here where you can have your eye on him.
Is it so much that he's asking? What are they paying nowadays?
He could get it in a war plant, but this isn't a war plant. Mind you, I don't know if he really knows or if he doesn't know.
Offer him half. Then we'll soon find out if it's blackmail or not.
And if it is, we've got to pay it, haven't we? Anything he asks, we've got to pay.
Let's decide that when the time comes.
This may be all my imagination. You get to a point these days where you suspect everyone and everything. Again,